So we're following up with the commercial and critical disaster that was The Great Wall with the disaster artist. Oh, you see what I did there? So this picture, if you haven't seen or heard of it, it's a little bit smaller of a movie, sort of an independent comedy, directed by and starring James Franco, who is, let's be honest, a little bit of a problematic figure right now, but did make a really good movie. So this is the story of the making of The Room. And if you're not familiar with The Room is sort of our current bad movie du jour. It's one of those, terrible movies that is so bad it's good and fun to watch and has created quite a bit of a cult following at midnight showings around the country. In this case, The Room, it was directed by a guy named Tommy Wiseau, who also wrote it and stars in it. And it's a real weird movie that is about Tommy's character, who is this sort of great and blameless dude whose girlfriend cheats on him and he can't figure out why, and all of this. It's difficult for me to explain to you the subtle terribleness and wonderfulness of The Room, except to say that you should probably see it. And if you're not going to see it, you should watch The Disaster Artist, which tells the true, if baffling story of the making of that movie, which is, if anything, only weirder than the movie itself. That story largely is about Tommy Wiseau, a guy who is clearly not American, but who will not say where he's from, and no one has any idea. He's also a guy with seemingly unlimited financial resources who will not reveal where they are come from, who seems to think he's a sort of an Orson Welles, and who has an unhealthy fixation on his roommate, played by Dave Franco. James Franco is playing Tommy, but his roommate, played by Dave Franco, and who wants him to co-star in this movie, and all of the weird disasters that happen, particularly as Tommy very quickly reveals he has no idea how to direct a movie, but insists on complete control. Now, this movie, outside of the two Franco stars, absolutely anyone who's anyone in the world of alternative comedy. So you have people like Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas and June Diane Raphael in small parts. Seth Rogen has a fairly substantial part in this movie, as does Alison Brie from Community and Glow has a pretty big part in the movie. It's a really fun, absolutely engrossing movie featuring a ton of just pitch-perfect performances, anchored in particular by James Franco, who has the very difficult job of playing Tommy Wiseau. Wiseau is such an eccentric and specific character with such a specifically odd voice and accent that it would be extremely easy for this to fall into an impersonation. And certainly anybody who has seen The Room has a Tommy Wiseau impersonation. For example, here is mine. Oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark. Yes, I'm Tommy. Oh, right? It'd be very easy for the movie to become that. But Franco imbues Tommy with real humanity and plays the role in such a way that really suggests at the sort of weird depths and mysteries and the emotional life of him without spending a lot of time speculating on what all of that may in fact be. It really, really is a terrific movie. I don't think you need to have seen The Room to see and enjoy The Disaster Artist, but like I say, it's a movie that is more than worth watching all on its own, and I'm giving it 4 big stars.